Gilbert, come back out here for a minute, brother. I want to talk to you. If you've got a gut in your body, come back out here right now. Let's have a little talk.
And Doug Gilbert, I can kind of see what he's saying here on the other ringside. Doug's telling him, hey, he hit you. Why didn't you do anything about it? Doug's mouthing and pointing his finger at Eddie. Oh, boy! Look out, Eddie! It's a setup all by his own brother. Can you believe that? Doug Gilbert has the guts to set up his own blood brother in there. That is absolutely ridiculous.
That's what he gets for turning his back.
Tommy Wildfire Red comes from the back of the Coliseum and jumps on Eddie Gilbert from behind. He's got Eddie busted open. Eddie Gilbert struggling to get to his feet in there. Referee Scott Bowden checking him out, make sure he's okay, as Tommy Rich has busted him again with another big right hand. Rich backs him out, whips him into the rope. Clotheslines hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. And hot stuff Eddie Gilbert staggering along the ring there. Tommy Rich boxing Eddie Gilbert, and Gilbert comes out of that ripped up shirt that he was in. Oh, wipes his face and sees that blood. And look at Tommy Rich. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Right after right. Going after Wildfire, Tommy Rich. Reversal there. Rich whips him in hard. Misses. Gilbert comes out of the corner. And Tommy Rich whips him into the ropes now. Shoulders, and they're both out. 9 minutes pass in this Tennessee street fight match. Tommy Wildfire, Rich, and hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Gilbert is on his knees. He's on his feet. Wraps a chain around his fist in there. Tommy Rich staggers to his feet. And Gilbert lays him down. Drops with a right hand. Tennessee street fight rules in this one. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Tommy Wildfire. What a fight between these two former friends, former partners and all. Oh, referee Scott Bowden goes to stop Eddie, and Gilbert pushes the referee in there with that boot. Ah, boy. Hot stuff. He'll be fine for nailing referee Scott Bowden in there. You hate to see that. Scott is out. And Eddie Gilbert's going to work on Tommy Wildfire Edge. Nails him again with that cowboy boot. Look out, Eddie. Here comes down. Ho-ho! Brian Christopher meets Doug Gilbert as he comes out. He's taking care of dangerous Doug Gilbert. Here's referee Frank Morrell out to try to restore some order. Tennessee street fight has gotten completely out of hand in there, fans.
Eddie boy, you better try to save your stepson's life, because we will take yours and both of theirs, especially you, Brian Christopher. And you've made two enemies tonight, boy, is what you've done, and we will take care of you too.
You know Eddie Marlin, and you know why your name's Eddie, boy, because you're his illegitimate kid. Don't nobody in Memphis know it. The reason I got the name Tommy is because Tommy Gilbert's my daddy, boy. He ain't your... Don't you ever say that.
Tommy Rich with some comments in there along with Doug Gilbert. Tennessee street fight that took place last Monday, but coming up this week, first blood match with Tommy Rich, Eddie.
Well, I really don't even want to talk about what Tommy Rich said there at the end of that tape. First thing I do want to say right now today is that my brother was standing out here earlier, if you want to call him a brother, and he was talking about his friends. I want to say right now to everybody here in this studio and everybody at home that Eddie Gilbert does have a friend, and maybe it's just one in 1,000, but it's Brian Christopher, and I want to tell you I thank you very much for coming down there in that match. Tommy Rich, my friend, you busted me open, You did everything you could do. My brother pitched you a chain. You laid me open. You hit me. You took a chain to me. You took a boot to me. And you know what? After 10 minutes of taking all you've got and everything you had to dish out at me, I stood up and I looked at you eye to eye. And I pulled out a chain and I started beating your head in, boy. And then I took my boot off. And then I started beating your head in just a little bit more. Now, Monday night, Eddie Marlin has signed the match. First blood rules, and that means the first man to bleed loses the match. And I just want you to know something, Tommy. The blood I love more than anybody else's is my own. So if that scares you just a little bit, I hope it does. And then, after that's over with, I am going to sit back, and I am going to watch my friend Brian Christopher in a marathon match with Doug Gilbert.
That's right, Eddie. You got a friend right here. And Monday night is going to be a big night of wrestling action. And I got myself a big match. It's a marathon match. And I heard Doug Gilbert out here. He said that he looked up marathon in the dictionary. Yeah. Well, Doug, the only thing you've ever looked up in the dictionary is the word stupid. And you saw your picture right next to the definition. Now, Doug Gilbert, you probably have never even heard of a marathon in your life with the shape your body's in. But I have. I'm an athlete. And Monday night, I plan on proving it to you. Because the winner of the marathon match is a man that can beat the other one 2 straight falls. And that's what I plan on doing to you, Doug Gilbert. Beating you for 2 straight falls. And not only does the winner walk out of there the USWA heavyweight champion, but then after the matches are with, you get your dream match. And Doug Gilbert said his dream match was going to be for him and his newfound friends over here, I guess the Eliminators, to get in there 3-on-1 against me. Well, Doug Gilbert, once I beat you, my dream match, if it's all right with Eddie, my dream match would be to get Doug Gilbert in the ring against me and you, Eddie. You can get the partner of your choice, Doug. It don't make any difference to me. But he's been putting his hands on you, running his mouth in your face, and I know you would like to get your hands on your own brother for everything he's done to you.
That's right. I tell you what, Brian, Monday night, let's just say this. Eddie and Doug Gilbert are going to finally find out. Eddie is going to show the people that Brian Christopher and him are on the same side. Now, Doug, the question is going to be, which side, when it's all over, are you going to pick? And just remember something. I have forgotten more about cheating than you'll ever know, brother. And remember one other little important thing. I taught you everything you know about wrestling, Doug, but I didn't teach you everything I know.
I know what side he's going to be on. He's going to be on his backside when I ram this fist right down his throat, baby.
Hot stuff. Eddie Gilbert and Brian Christopher looking for action down there. Coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Should be more than interesting.
Yeah, let's tell you about all of it coming up down there Monday night. Opening bout is going to be Jeff Gaylord, teaming up with the Spellbinder in there, taking on this new team we saw earlier of the Eliminators. That's the opening bout coming up Monday night, 7:30 at the Mid-South Coliseum. The opening bout of the night.
That match right there could be a main event anywhere. You know, we saw the Eliminators handle 2 guys out here with ease today, but it's going to be a different story when they have to go up against 2 experienced guys like Gaylord and the Spellbinder. That should be a great match.
Should be. The Rotten brothers then. Bad Breed, Axel and N. Rotten. They'll team up against the Spiders and Bert Prentice in their corner. Good bout between these 4 last week. Then,
well, you know, the Spiders have really, these guys have really caught the fans' attention in the USWA.
Yeah, they really have.
Everywhere I go, the people are talking about the Spiders. These guys have a lot of high-flying moves. Plus, they're great with the fans. They love the kids, and it's, you know, they're a couple of great guys. They're ugly, though, I'll tell you that. Don't take those masks off of them. Just kidding.
They spray those webs around as they come into the arena. Real exciting team. The Spiders. Bert Prentice said they would be. Then, Moondog Lumberjack match. Boy, what rules in this one? It's a Moondog Lumberjack match. That means that 8 wrestlers will be around the ring.
Yeah, and what are they going to have in their hands?
Yeah, boards in their hand.
They're going to have those big boards. And if any of the wrestlers, the Moondogs or Travis and Bass, try to run out of the ring or get thrown out of the ring, they're going to get their brains bashed out with those boards by the Lumberjacks around the ring.
Well, the Lumberjacks with boards in the hand in a Moondog Lumberjack match as the Moondogs and Ronnie Lodge take on Travis and Bass. Then, first blood match. As we talked about it a minute ago, it'll be Wildfire, Tommy Rich, on against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Gilbert and Rich in a first blood match. And let me tell you, a lot of bad blood right now between these two, Gilbert and Rich. Then, marathon match taking place. Match continues until one man wins 2 straight falls. That's right, 2 straight falls in a marathon match, and then the winner will get their dream match in there when Doug Gilbert takes on Brian Christopher. There it is right there, the dream match, handicap match is Doug Gilbert and a special partner on against Brian Christopher. And you heard Brian Christopher's dream.
Doug Gilbert's dream is to have 2-on-1. I guess so, Doug. In your dreams is all I can say about that.
That bonus match coming up as results of the marathon match. But then, main event of the night, yeah, you see it right there. Not only is it a unified world heavyweight title bout, it is a Coward's Way Out match.
Let me explain that to you one time. Coward's Way Out means that that's the only way you're going to end this match, is you're going to have to admit to everybody in the Mid-South Coliseum and to your opponent that you are a coward by turning tail and running back to the dressing room, because there's going to be no referee in this match. And if you ask anybody last week, we'd have been better off without a referee, because I beat this jerk within an inch of his life. And then the referee, after he pulls out a chain, the referee counts 1, 2, 3 and raises Dream Machine's hand. But this week, Dream, you and I, Coward's Way Out, it's going to go until somebody admits that they've had enough and hightails it, turn tails and runs to the dressing room. And I can assure you, it ain't going to be me.
Oh, boy. Well, we'll see Monday night. The King has made his comment. No referee in the Coward's Way Out main event. Unified world title right here on the desk will be at stake. Hanging in the balance down there Monday night. Big night, 7:30 at the Mid-South Coliseum. We're back here, King, with the Spiders.
Should be good.
Yeah, right here in the ring when we return.